Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrea, and I am your Chief Accountability Officer, and I am currently in the process of holding the Phoenix Suns and Phoenix Mercury accountable for not only what they did to me, but what they did to plenty of other victims. And if this ever goes to trial, we'll get there and we'll talk about those things. But for the most part, I have been posting because I love to write. So I've been writing long form posts and I've been sharing those on YouTube and on my LinkedIn page. But I have not been able to share those things on TikTok and Rumble. So these videos are mostly for my TikTok team, my Rumble team, and I'll probably post these on LinkedIn and YouTube as well, just because we're making videos and why not? But you already know I'm going to be reading some things because, like I said, I wrote most of these things and put them in places where only video form applications and platforms, I couldn't post this stuff. So I decided to go ahead and make videos for everybody else that didn't get to see these writings. So welcome to my Truman Show, Andrea Trischan versus the Phoenix Suns and Mercury, Questioning Karmic Klowns, Department of Justice edition. So I hope you guys have all had a wonderful evening. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And in the next phase of my Truman Show, I am going to reveal more about my abusers and my experiences with them. However, before I get there, I have some questions for Karmic Klowns. And that would be KKK if you're keeping up. So what I put on all of my long form content that I wrote out is that while that title sounds unserious, I am completely serious when I talk about domestic violence and human trafficking. And while the title might sound unserious, it's my way of dealing with my trauma as I talk about it and explain to everybody the things I've been through and who was involved. So just wanted to put that out there. I'm going to put that at the start of each video so we can keep up. But let's dive into the Department of Justice edition. So before I drop my next batch of videos where I continue to talk about everything, I am discussing how these people attempted to use the Department of Justice to gain coercive control over my life. So here are the questions that I have. To the judge that accepted fraudulent documents, falsified testimonies, and ignored blatant perjury on the stand, will everything you lose be worth the money? To the attorneys involved, will the bribes you took be worth disbarment and possible prison time? To the court clerk that hid falsified documents and court cases from myself and my attorneys, will all you lose be worth it? And to everyone else that took bribes to commit perjury and theft, will the grand larceny charges, money laundering charges, identification theft charges, and premeditated murder, schmurder, charges be worth it? I sincerely hope the answer to all those questions is yes. Because to me, the things that people that we're supposed to trust in the Department of Justice did and overlooked is absolutely wild to me. But I guess money talks, huh? Domestic violence comes in many forms, including financial, physical, sexual, emotional, and psychological abuse. My attackers were aiming to gain financial control over me and my life. Coercive control is a form of abuse where the main goal is to degrade, isolate, and deprive victims of their basic human rights, physical security, and dignity and respect. My main abusers used a ring of people to attempt to take away my personal freedom, my ability to earn money, and they stole from me and even attempted to force me to pay child support for a child I do not have with one of these narcissists. And my attackers used stalking and hacking my personal devices to attempt to humiliate me. And we will talk more in the next episode of Questioning Karmic Klowns. Hope to see you there.